Evening everyone, welcome to another Exchange video. I am Ed, and in this video we're going to look at recovering the Microsoft Exchange security groups. Now, it has happened that the groups have corrupted or they have been maliciously deleted by an employee to obviously cause downtime. In my lab here, I have gone and purposely deleted the groups to show you how you can get them back. In large organizations, obviously, this will take longer to show, especially where they're slow sites and AD replication doesn't happen immediately. Now, the first step we need to do is we need to go to our Exchange server, mount the ISO. In this case, I've got Exchange Server 2019 CU3, and then from an elevated command prompt, we basically run setup / I accept Exchange Server license terms, and we're going to prepare AD. Now you might be wondering why I want to run prepare AD. Well, prepare AD will go and put back all the groups that were deleted. So if we press enter, the setup looks like a normal unattended setup CU3 for Exchange 2019. However, it's not the case. Now, as the setup runs, you think that everything is going well until it actually gives an error about an attribute called other well-known objects. Now, we have to clear other well-known objects, obviously once this has failed, to be able to rerun this again for it to succeed. Now, as you can see, it gets stuck on 28%, and then it will error out and fail completely. And there we go. So as mentioned, you can see that this attribute is causing an issue, and we need to now go and fix that. So what we do is we go back to our domain controller, and you can launch the Ldp Tool, which is built into Windows, and run as administrator. Now, first thing we need to do is we need to obviously connect to our domain controller. That's the first step, and then we need to bind to it with, if there's a different user that has more elevated rights, you can add the user in here, or you can use the current user as logged in. So now that it's logged in, we can then click on View and Tree, and we want to be going to the configuration base, and then you click OK. So now what you do is once you're in here, you expand configuration, and then you double click on services, and we're going to be working in the Microsoft Exchange group or container, I'm going to call it. What you do is you right click on this and you click modify. Right. Now we need to obviously put in other well-known objects as the attribute we want to delete, and we're going to select delete as the operation, and then we're going to enter. Okay, so this is telling us that we are deleting this attribute. Now you click on run, and you can see in the background that it's obviously done something, and now we can click close. Right. Now the next step is to verify this, is to go to administrative tools, open up ADSI edit, and we are going to connect to the configuration container, configuration, and click OK. Right. Now what we need to do is we need to obviously expand this. You can double click it, configuration, services, and then what we need to do is right click on Microsoft Exchange, and we go look at the properties. Right. Now what we do is we head down to other well-known objects, and as you can see now, this is not set anymore, which means we should be able to rerun the command now from Exchange, and this time it should then give us back our groups that have been deleted. So as you can see, there's no groups here. Okay, so let me clear the screen. Let's rerun the setup again to prepare AD. It will take a few minutes, even though I copied the files previously. So now we just got to wait for it to first do its prep and then obviously do its setup afterwards. Now obviously a change like this is pretty big, so you need to log it with your CAB, your change advisory board, and as a critical change to fix this. And then once it's fixed, then you can obviously update everybody of exactly what happened, or what was corrupted or who deleted it, etc. So as you can see now, it's proceeding past 28-29%. We are now on almost 40%. So again, depending on how large your organization is, these changes might take 15 minutes, might take half an hour, might take 2 hours. Just depends on how slow the links are between the sites. We're almost done, and as you can see, it was successfully completed. Now if we go back here and we refresh, there's all my groups, and if I go to the org management group members, as you can see, my account is a member there, and if I go back to Exchange, I should be able to launch the Exchange management shell. So obviously this is now giving me an error, as you can see, because I need to reboot the server. So always remember, once you've done a change like this, reboot and everything should be back to normal. Thank you for watching.